Which one of the following correctly matches parts of the cell with their function? A. Mitochondria, respiration. B. Ribosome, photosynthesis. C. Cell membrane, protein synthesis. Or D. Cell wall, controls all cell activities. This is 2018 or 2026 Grade 8 General Science Model Exam Part 1. This exam is prepared by Bahir City Administration Education Bureau. Thank you. Question number 1. Among the following one is not true about nature of science. A. Science is based on empirical evidence. B. Science is always absolute. C. Science is a product of creative thinking. Or D. Science is a result of social activity. The correct answer for this question is science is always absolute. Scientific knowledge is durable but tentative. It's never completely absolute because new discoveries, better experimental evidence, or advanced technologies can modify or replace existing theories. Question number 2. Which one of the following is different from the other? A. Meter. B. Kilometer. C. Cubit. Or D. Centimeter. If you say cubit, that's right. Meter, kilometer, and centimeter are standard universally accepted metric unit used to measure length. A cubit is an ancient, non-standard unit of measurement based on the length of the forearm, which changes from person to person. Question number 3. Which one of the following is incorrect about theory of matter? A. All matter is made up of tiny particles. B. Particles of matter always in motion. C. Particles of matter are attracted to each other. Or D. Particles of all substances are the same. The one which is incorrect about the theory of matter is particles of all substances are the same, because according to the kinetic molecular theory, different substances are made up of completely different types of particles, like atoms or molecules, possessing distinct mass, size, and chemical behaviors. Let's go to question number 4. Which one of the following is a chemical property of matter? A. Fermentation. B. Freezing. C. Cutting. Or D. Evaporation. If you say fermentation, that's right. Fermentation is a chemical change where microorganisms convert sugar into alcohol or acids, creating entirely new chemical substances. Freezing, cutting, and evaporation are physical changes because they do not change the chemical identity of the substance. Question number 5. Which of the following is an example of a mixture? A. Milk. B. Water. C. Gold. Or D. Sugar. The answer is milk. Milk is a heterogeneous colloid mixture composed of water, fats, proteins, and carbohydrates physically blended together. Water and sugar are compounds, while gold is a pure chemical element. Question number 6. The separation technique which helps to separate the mixtures of miscible liquids based on boiling point difference is A. Filtration. B. Distillation. C. Decantation. Or D. Evaporation. The answer is distillation. Distillation works by heating a mixture of miscible liquids with different boiling points. The liquid with the lower boiling point vaporizes first, separates and is then condensed back into the liquid form. Dear viewers and listeners of this channel, so far 6 questions were presented. How did you get them? If you are okay with these, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If you have any question or comment, you are welcome. Let's go to question number 7. It says, the difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. The heterogeneous mixture is that A has uniform composition, B has only one phase, C has 2 or more phases, or D components can't be seen with naked eye. The answer is has 2 or more phases. A heterogeneous mixture does not have a uniform composition throughout. It possesses distinct boundaries or phases where separate components can be visually identified. Question number 8. The process of changing from liquid substance to solid is called A. Melting, B. Condensation, C. Evaporation, or D. Freezing. The answer is freezing. Freezing is the phase transition in which a liquid turns into a solid when its temperature is lowered to or below its freezing point. Question number 9. The incompressibility, definite shape and volume and closeness of particles is the properties of A. Solid, B. Liquid, C. Gas, or D. Fluid. The correct answer for this question is solid, because particles in a solid state are tightly bound to one another in fixed positions. This rigid structural arrangement gives them a definite shape, a fixed volume, and renders them virtually incompressible. Question number 10. Which one of the following is a harmful aspect of chemical change? A. Store and preserve food, B. Preparation of alcoholic beverages, C. Explosions of bombs, or D. Preparation of medicines. Of the following, a harmful aspect of chemical change is explosion of bombs, because the uncontrolled explosion of bombs release massive amount of destructive kinetic energy and toxic gases rapidly, causing widespread damage, destruction, and loss of life. Question number 11. A pure substance that cannot be broken down into any other substance by ordinary chemical or physical means is known as A. Mixture, B. Compound, C. Molecule, or D. Element. A pure substance that cannot be broken down into any other substance by ordinary chemical or physical means is an element. An element is the simplest form of matter that retains unique chemical identity. It consists of only one type of atom and cannot be broken down simpler by standard means. Question number 12. The valence number of aluminum in Al2O3 is A. 2, B. 3, C. 6, or D. 4. If you calculate it properly, you will get 3. In aluminum oxide or Al2O3, the valence values are crisscrossed to balance the compound's overall charge. Since oxygen has a constant valency of 2, the subscript 3 next to oxygen denotes the valency of the aluminum ion will be Al3+. Therefore, the answer will be 3. Question number 13 is based on the following table. The table consists of element X and Y and the valence number 3 and 2 respectively. Based on this information, what will be the chemical formula of X and Y when form compound? A. X2 Y3, B. X3 Y2, C. XY, D. XY2. The answer is X2Y3. Because when writing a binary chemical formula, the valencies of the constituent elements are interchanged or crisscrossed as subscripts. Element X receives the valency of Y, which is 2, and element Y receives the valency of X, which is 3, forming X2Y3. Dear viewers and listeners of the channel, how did you get so far? If you have any question or comment, you are welcome. If you find it useful, don't hesitate to like, share and subscribe. Let's go. Question number 14 says, the chemical name of N2O5 is A. Nitrogen pentoxide, B. Dinitrogen pentoxide, C. Nitrogen monoxide, or D. Pentanitrogen dioxide. The chemical name of N2O5 is dinitrogen pentoxide because for non-metal covalent compounds, Greek numerical prefixes are utilized to specify atom counts. Since there are 2 nitrogen atoms, di, and 5 oxygen atoms, penta, the systematic name is dinitrogen pentoxide. Question number 15. The coefficient of nitrogen in the following chemical equation is A. 2, B. 3, C. 1, or D. 4. The answer is 1. When balancing the standard production equation, N2 plus 3H2 gives us 2NH3. There is no written number directly preceding the molecular nitrogen symbol N2. In chemistry, an unwritten coefficient explicitly implies the value of 1. Therefore, since this is nitrogen, the coefficient of nitrogen here is 1. For it is not written, that means it is 1. Hence the answer is 1. Good. Question number 16. A part of a compound microscope that connects the eyepiece to the objective lens is A. Stage, B. Arm, C. Nosepiece, or D. Body tube. The answer will be body tube. The body tube or eyepiece tube maintains the proper optical distance and alignment between the ocular eyepiece lens at the top and the rotating nosepiece with objective lens below. Question number 17. All cells A are surrounded by a cell membrane, B contains cytoplasm and DNA, C contains ribosome, or D, all of the above. The answer is all of the above. All living prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells share 4 fundamental structural parts: a plasma or cell membrane, cytoplasm, DNA as genetic blueprint, and ribosomes for making proteins. Animal cells completely lack a cell wall, making option D incorrect if read as cell wall. Nice. Question number 18. The shape of muscle cell is A. Long and branched, B. Concave, C. Spindle shape, or D. Oval shape. The answer is spindle shape. Smooth muscle cells are characteristically long and narrow with tapered ends, which is biologically referred to as a spindle shape to allow for efficient contraction. Question number 19. The correct order of the levels of organization in the human body from complex to simple is A. Cell, tissue, organ, organ system, organism. B. Organism, organ system, organ, tissue, cell. C. Organism, organ, organ system, tissue, cell. D. Cell, organ, tissue, organ system, organism. The correct answer will be organism, organ system, organ, tissue, and cell. Because moving downstream from the most complex tier to the most elementary unit, an entire organism is built of interacting organ systems, which are composed of individual organs constructed from functional tissues, which are fundamentally made up of individual cells. The last question of part 1, question number 20. It says, which one of the following correctly matches parts of the cell with their function? A. Mitochondria, respiration. B. Ribosome, photosynthesis. C. Cell membrane, protein synthesis. Or D. Cell wall, controls all cell activities. The one which is correctly matches parts of the cell with their function is mitochondria and respiration. Because mitochondria are the powerhouse of cells where cellular respiration occurs to produce chemical ATP energy. Ribosomes synthesize proteins, and the nucleus controls cell activities. Dear viewers and listeners of this channel, so far we have covered 20 questions, answers, and explanations. If you have any question or comment, you are welcome. If you find it useful, don't hesitate to like, share, and subscribe. If you need the PDF of this question, you can visit our Telegram channel called HowTube. There you will get lots of similar exercises. See you in part 2. Till then, wish you all the best.